talk about child abuse, but our emphasis will be on the child sex abuse. And so I have tried to give a topic, the prevalence of child sex abuse, implications and procedural corrections. Child abuse, under most Nigerian legislation, is a form of domestic violence. It's one of the things listed under domestic violence in most of our legislation. It undermines the provision for the right of the child on protection against indecent and inhuman treatment like abuse and neglect. If you go to section 10 of the Child Rights Law of Lagos State, and so especially Lagos State, they are very, very particular about children. And because of it, they have a special court for children. So majority of the children in the world, especially Nigeria, are subjected, to all forms of maltreatment and are not protected, valued, or defended. If you go to just go out to the market and different places. I won't need to tell you what abuse is. Talking by a child when the child should be in school. Most times the treatment meted out to young children as corrective measures constitutes one form of abuse or the other. It is evident that child abuse is a serious global problem that is deeply rooted in cultural, economic, and social practices and occurs in a variety of ways and places. Most countries, they give them guns, advanced countries now. Most of these religious areas. You can see that these abuses take place not only at home, if you can follow the slide, by persons known to and trusted by the child, but also in the schools where the child spends a greater part of his or her early life. There are some teachers who are serving term in Kirikiri now because of violating the children under their care. Child abuse is studied as it relates to the home, the society, and the school system. The fact that the society has a strong belief in the education system, in the task of helping children develop their abilities and attitudes, values, and good judgment, may make one not think of a child abuse as occurring in school. Every time your child comes back from school, parents, don't just carry them and go to daycare and dump. Find out what is going on with the child. Is the child looking down? Is the child not the cheerful self? Is the child doing what he or she is not supposed to do? Things like that. Yet incidents of abuse abound in schools, and sometimes in subtle ways unknown to the school authorities. In fact, the school authorities are the last set of people who might even know about abuse. Especially pornographic camera. There was a Catholic school that it happened. They caught some of the students with porn in their WhatsApp phone. Children. And who revealed it? One of the children told her mother, and then it became an uproar in the school, and they had a boarding house. So we'll get to, if I give examples, I won't really go through my paper. But at the same time, posing serious danger to children, having damaging and far more consequences on the life of the child. If the school, which is supposed to be a custodian of knowledge, because I know that most Catholic churches have schools attached to them, as well as functioning as an avenue for the optimal development of the child, fosters and indulges child abuse, then one wonders how children will benefit from the process of education. We have one that the child sits down and the teacher fondles her private parts. She's in the class. Stop things like that. And how will you know when such a thing happens to your child? We'll get to things you need to watch out for later. But these are schools that you send your children to. And then you have teachers who are coming there to abuse the child. For those of you who are teachers, you might need to watch out. The question one is bound to ask is, why are these still the incidents of child abuse in school? Is it that the school's authorities do not understand what constitutes child abuse, or overlook these abuses since they are ingrained in our culture? It's not ingrained in our culture. I mean, there are certain things. The phone was not there in our culture. There were certain things that were not in our culture. Those days they dressed skimpily in villages. Did they have things like that? They didn't have things like that. What are the implications of this child abuse in the religious system? It abounds. The person can be prosecuted. The child can develop a mentality that will ruin her for life. I will attempt to answer some of these questions in the paper and how these incidences of child rights abuse impact on our homes. Suggestions will be given on the way of resolving child abuse and the way forward later. But let us define what a child is. Someone asked you who a child is, and I was happy to hear someone say that someone below the age of 18. Fine. The Child Rights Act has a definition of child. The act is the enactment of the whole Nigeria. Lagos State domesticated it, and they have the definition of who a child is there too. Most of the states who practice Muslim or Islamic law have not done that because the issue of child marriage, is there. It's going to affect them. So the Child Rights Act under section 277 states that the child means a person under the age of 18 years. What did I say? 18 years. So don't tell me that your girl child or your boy, you're going to give him key to start learning how to drive or whatever because he's of age, because he's 17 or 18 and looking very big. As long as they are under the age of 18, the constitution of the country says that they are children. This provision is in pari material with the domesticated section 262 of the Child Rights Law of Lagos State 2007 that Tinubu brought into existence. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria protects the girl child by its provisions that for the purposes of section 1, subsection 1 of section 29, that full age means the age of 18. Then section 29(4) and again removes that protection of the rights. In the very same next paragraph, I stated that any woman who is married shall be deemed to be of full age. And so all the people in the north marrying children are falling under this section. So the rights, the protection you have given to them in one section, you have removed it from another section. And so most people can tell you that they are married to a child, and that once she's married, that she's deemed to be of full age. What nonsense! And it's inside our constitution. So there are so many things we need to do, things we need to do from wherever we are, schools that we are, the authorities to checkmate this. But luckily in the South, it's not like that. What is child abuse? Someone also tried to answer what child abuse is. There is generally no accepted definition of child abuse as a result of the differences in the perception of what generally is acceptable as abusing or not. It has been defined as intentional, or unintentional. You might leave your phone here, you are a parent, you're watching pornographic whatever with your husband, and you leave it forgetting that you have a child in the house. Children, they run, and then they pick up the phone and they watch. You didn't intend to abuse the child, did you? But unintentionally, you have abused that child by what you have left carelessly around. So that's an example of unintentional act, which endanger the physical health, emotional, moral, and the educational welfare of children. Child abuse can be seen as any act of omission or commission, physically, psychologically, mistreatment or neglect of a child by its parents, guardians, caregivers, and other adults that may endanger the child's physical, psychological, or emotional health and development. By the time we see the types of child abuse we have, you might be able to understand what we mean. In this definition, child sex abuse, we look at that. Or wrongfully maltreating a child or selfishly making an unfair use of a child's services by adults responsible for the child's constitutes child abuse. Thus, the adult may not be directly related to the child, but the person in whose care the child is left can be an abuser. This may include the guardians, the parents, and I refer to some authorities where you got most of these things. Forms of child abuse. Can we go to forms of child abuse? That would be a bit clearer. So, child abuse can be broadly categorized into 5 perspectives, and I need you to listen very well because you might think that whatever you do, you are not abusing a child. But if you look at the 5 perspectives, you might be able to understand. There's physical abuse. You know, there are some parents who are quite violent. They like to beat, flog, you know, and a lot of other things. And then you have emotional abuse, you have sexual abuse, neglect, and child exploitation. That is child labor, which most of us do in Nigeria a lot. Omodo. I think you have heard that one. Boy. You know, those are forms of child labor. Your child will be sleeping, another person's child will be washing plates. I don't know what you teach that child that you're letting to sleep when one is learning to live a good life by washing that plate, you know, things like that. So, sexual abuse. Sex abuse is defined by, well, I have taken one of those human rights, whatever, as an employment, use of persuasion, inducement, enticement, coercion of a child to engage in or assist any other person to engage in any sexually explicit conduct or simulation of such conduct for the purpose of producing a visual depiction of such conduct. I will explain to you. You see, there are so many instances. Like the flyer I have given to you, I have given it a little bit of outline. You know, when you say that a child, you know, you induce a child with sweet, chewing gum, enter somewhere, especially people also who are selling, you have given them something to go and sell, the small children. Go and hawk pure water, go and do this. Somebody says, okay, come into the room, I will buy pure water. And he does it for a month, and this child is giving money to the mother because someone is buying things from me. That's inducement. Enticement. Then you cause that child into your room, and the next thing you hear is rape. You hear 80, in short, the whole of how many years, in short, for the past how many years, have you been reading newspaper and following reports on social media? You will see 80-year-old man, 70-year-old man, 40, defining a child of 3 years old. Does it make sense? In short, because whenever I read such things, you have goosebumps. You know, and when you go to the police station, like we do every time on the gender section, you will see and hear and you'll be wondering, are we human beings at all? Are these people human beings? Your own child? I have a little girl who is in court now with the mother and the father. They are not even married. The little girl will come home and then she'll be rubbing her mother's, whenever she goes to see the father, and then she comes back from the visitation. She uses her tongue to circle the mother's mouth and put it inside the mother's mouth. The mother said, what is this one? Who taught you this one? She said, Daddy. Daddy. Those are the forms, simulation, conduct, forms of sexual things that you teach a child. Whether she saw someone else doing it or the father was doing it to her, I did not waste time. I reported to the magistrate. And they stopped him from seeing that child until they investigate further. Whenever you see behaviors that are not behaviors that are strange where your children are, make efforts to complain immediately. And then you have it down as a result of secrecy. You know, characteristics of this sexual abuse is most often unreported. It is unreported. It is the most form of unreported. Even the ones who try to prosecute in court, they will settle with the police. That the stigma, no. Or the ones who are not rich, the parents will collect money from the abuser who has money, and then they will tell you they don't want to do the case again. We have even reached court one day, and then they put the person in the witness box. She said, no, that's not what I told them. I don't know why they brought me here. Has case not finished? Because they have settled them. You know, those are things you need to watch out for. And then you have those, you know, that is the sexual abuse side. You have physical, hitting, shaking, burns, human bites, strangulation. You have seen some photographs of small children in Punch. I saw the other one is it the stepfather flogged his back. If you see the back of that little child, it's like whatever. You don't have any right to hit a child. You know, and the reason why I say that, even to hit another human being. My father was a high court judge. The day he went to pass a sentence, you know, when they want to pass a death penalty or whatever, they wear a red. They call it assignment something. And then he was crying, a big man. And I asked, why are you crying? He said, this person, he does not think that this person killed this person. We now said, why? He said that it was just that the man slapped that person, he fell down and he died. Just slap, ordinary slap. You know, in those days, according to him, if you had the facilities you have now, you can do a post-mortem or autopsy to find out what actually happened or what ailment that person has. But you're sitting down here, you don't know whether your child has a particular ailment, and you're slapping and hitting the head and using cane another person's child. You cannot. If your teacher's here, please don't, if you have the habit of doing that. So that is where you have the physical whatever. Some of them will even hold the child in the neck because they are angry and a lot of things. Then emotional, constant disapproval, believing, constant teasing. You have a favorite child, you say, you can't you see what your brother is scoring or your sister is scoring in school? You know that is abuse. Because you have made that child believe that he or she cannot attain anything again. And so you have abused that child, what? Emotionally. Teachers are also fond of doing that. Their favorite children, the A children and the B children. And then they have the failures that they now relegate to the side. And the ones that their parents tip them and give them money, they make them favorites. You are emotionally abusing that child. So you do not have the right to do that. On the issue of sexual, fondling, showing of private parts, you know, you see some guardians, they are dating a female child or even a male child, and you're touching the parts of that child unusually longer. Most of you who live in public houses or something, you see something like that, make a complaint. Notice it and try to talk to the parents of the child or anybody. Even children amongst themselves, the bigger children and whatever, practice stupid things when their parents are not there. Especially when they are dating, they are exposing their private parts, and they are wearing only pants, walking around in the house, or even naked. I see a lot of that around Lagos. And they think the person is child. It's not there. That's how those files see them. On their body, others have sexual intercourse, especially people who stay maybe one bedroom flat or whatever. No matter how you feel pressed about your situation, husband and wife, wait for a situation, but don't do those things in front of a child. Or you think a child is sleeping and you're making out somewhere, like the one I saw on the social media moving around. They showed the video before we started this talk. Making out. Children, they have different plans for it, and to them it's not enough because they see it every time. And that is child abuse. What are we doing with our children? How can we protect our children from this? And then neglect. I know most of you are business people. Most of you are traders. You go out in the morning and you come back in the night. Your children go to school, they go home alone. Their lunch money is probably some amount of money. Go to mama put there and buy and then go home. Do you know what happens when you are at work and there's no caregiver, nobody to look after them? Those are things you need to watch out for. In neglect, absence of adequate food, shelter, emotional and physical security, and medical care. If you don't give a child proper food, he or she will beg. And if there's someone giving her that food somewhere, she will be going there or he will be going there to collect the food. Then one day, the child will pay for that food or that he or she is collecting. You understand? So I have given you forms of child abuse. So the physical abuse is any injury to the child. I've tried to explain about flogging, emotional and psychological abuse, which is when the child is not nurtured and is not provided with love. Then psychological abuse, I have given you that, and then sexual abuse, neglect, I have also given you that. If you suspect that a child you know or someone you know is experiencing any of these types of abuse, call or report such abuses. It is very, there are so many instances of abuse. There are people who have a sickness, 'sickness, 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 Are you here? Okay. You know what a pedophile is? Who knows? It's, yeah. It's an interactive section. I need you to talk so that I understand that I know that you understand what I'm talking about. The abuser. The abuser is the pedophile. Yeah.
A pedophile is someone that tries to win the child's attention over the time, then later abuse.
Okay, thank you. Someone that will have an idea of
a pedophile is someone who abuses many children. A pedophile is someone that abuses a minor.
Him or herself from stealing. You understand? All the maniac thing. This pedophile is someone whose basic attention in life and sickness is having sex with children. It can be a male or a female child that his attention is fixated on. And that's what you call pedophile. They have a lot of them on the internet. You understand? You need to have an idea of most of these, some of these pictures that I put. There are so many instances of the child abuse that I put up. Pornography. You see them on sites. They lure young children. And a lot of them. So that's basically it. So if you suspect that someone is experiencing any form of any type of this abuse, please call or report such cases. In the police station, the major police station at Ikeja, the headquarters, they have a section for this particular thing. They call it gender section. The gender section, if you go there, you will see, you will hear, you will get tired. And this is only Lagos. We are not talking about other parts of Nigeria. But please, do not keep quiet, because online, if you actually go online, use your phone to do good. You can send to police complaint commission. Say, this is what you have noticed here, and this is what you keep noticing here. You don't even need to give your name. So the different forms of abuse stated above occur in schools in very subtle way. They can also occur at homes and could have damaging effects on children's educational development. Most of them will withdraw. A child that you know before maybe might not be eating. The child might have an infection that you're not even seeing, except to start smelling something if the person is a female. So things like that. Physical abuse is one form of abuse that persistently occurs in schools, especially in the form of correction and punishment. That's talking about the physical abuse. So if you suspect abuse, don't wait until you can prove child abuse. By the time you can prove it, the child is damaged for life. When you suspect such a thing going on, please report. Make a report whenever your worries about the safety of a child turn into suspicion. Suspicions, okay, come on. Suspicions that the child is being abused or neglected. If the abuse is happening right now, call now. If you don't wait to say, especially if it is even rape. Because for you to get evidence for rape, you must carry that child immediately to the medical doctor or anybody so that you can get evidence of the semen, the DNA of the person can be obtained. And so prosecution will. And so the prosecution of that person will take on. But the good thing about the Lagos law now, they have more. You see, you can abuse a child even if they just find you with the child naked. There are provisions for that in the penalty, the criminal law of Lagos State. Because of the difficulty of prosecuting for rape, they have added all those instances that can now get the person sentenced for another lesser crime. Characteristics of victims of sex abuse. Female, although males can also experience sexual abuse, violence. Younger children, often the younger children are 12 to 16. And now, hurriedly, a child as young as in between 1 and 7, sure, for the past 3 years, that's what I've been seeing. The ones that you see from 12, 16 are mainly at home. They are brother and brother. There's even a brother and a sister. I know now that the sister is pregnant for her brother. Their parents leave them and they travel abroad. They have posh jobs. Students come back from school. They are in an expensive boarding school. The driver brings them back for the holiday. Their parents are not there. So they were taking care of themselves. And then the girl became pregnant. You understand? And they are also Catholics. So you can imagine the trauma in that home now. So how it ended, you know, the two brother and sister separated for maybe for life, because the little girl had to have that child because abortion is not allowed. The parents, even though they are not there as on ground for their children, did not allow anything. They just gave that child for adoption, and that was what happened. So do not look at such a thing happening around you. Stop it before it gets to that. They're more likely to be intimate relations. You have a girl child, and then you have an uncle who comes every time to say, oh yeah, come and sit on my laps. Don't let your girl child, even your male child, sit on the laps of your uncle for anything at all. Or you send your senior brothers and sisters and relations to create your female children, or why don't you do it yourself? And then at a certain age, teach your child how to create him or herself and to maintain a form of security when they are taking their baths. You know, they have lives in households. You know, most of these things that happen most of the time are in homes, and that's why it is one of the things under domestic violence in Lagos State. The domestic violence enactment of Lagos State. The commercial sexual exploitation of children comprises sexual abuse by adults who relate to and then give remuneration to children. And that's another one that has come up in Obalende area. You have some young girls in between 12 and 15 or 16. They prostitute for money and they have a pimp. You know what a pimp is? Yeah. A pimp is their coordinator, the person who handles money for them. So when he finds clients for them, they collect some money and they give him some money. This is happening in Lagos, in Obalende area of Lagos. You know, investigation. In this area of Lagos, you have the homosexual clubs and the lesbian clubs. Most of them are targeting young children between the age of 12 and 16. Am I making myself clear? If your child is suddenly coming home with phones and stuff that they are not supposed to have, that you did not give them, please ask questions. Male or female? Because the male, now, I mean, it's even more rampant now with male, young males. They are giving them money, giving them a lot of things, and defiling them. So, I don't know, maybe I have to wait for the right response. So that is, you can hear me behind, right? So that I can use the time we have. Commercial sexual exploitation is what I have just explained to you. And the dangerous one is the one that is international. Now they take you and in my relation might even tell you to let us adopt your child or bring the child abroad to Italy or other places. There are some of them today who have traveled and they don't know about them till now. What have they done with that person? Either they have sold a part of that child to a Saudi Arabian person who has a defect. They are buying parts of people. Or they have sold them to brothels abroad. You can't come out for a very long time. If they don't need you again, they sell your parts and you're gone. The person is cremated. You know what cremation is? You know what cremation is? Yeah. When they have taken what they want, they burn you. The person is just like us. You know how you people watch television and what is the other one they call this is their thing. You know they burn their whatever, they put inside a job. You won't know it's a human being that is there now. So when they have collected what they want, the person is inside there and they just scatter the dot. So that's the end of that person. And that's the international part of it that is actually dangerous. And they have agents in Nigeria. They have agents, it's back on. So to say that this is threatening is just saying it like a child's play. It is threatening to the life of the child. You will lose your child, the child will lose his or her life, and then even the child who is damaged sexually might not even be able to have any issue in life. And then they will go to start looking for where to get children when they get married eventually later in life. You won't know that something has happened to your child in the house or in the school or somewhere. So you have